Hey everybody. So today's going to be a quick video today. Today's December 1st, 2023. That means 31 days from now, we will be embarking on a new year, 2024. Some of you might be looking for a new devotional for this upcoming year. So I'm going to share with you my 7 favorite devotionals that I have, of which I really only use 3 daily and some others sporadically throughout the week. So I will be sharing with you my 7 favorite devotionals. The first one is Evening and Morning by Charles Spurgeon, and that's exactly what it is. You get a devotional in the morning and you get the second devotional in the evening. Now, I have a digital copy of this because I gave my hard copy away. So just take a quick look. So we see, like for January 1st, we have a quick devotional in the morning. We have a scripture verse and we have the devotional. And then in the evening, we have a scripture verse and the devotional. So that is Charles Spurgeon's morning and evening devotional. The second devotional is the Puritans' daily readings. And here, we'll just take a quick glance at one of the devotionals, like February 11th. We have a scripture verse, and then we have your devotional writing. Now, throughout this book, 12 different Puritans have, 12 different Puritan writers or writings have been contributed to this devotional. So there will be 12 different Puritans that their writings were contributed to this devotional. Another favorite of mine is My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. Now, I have an updated edition because my original edition's packed away in a box somewhere. So I have an updated version. And basically what it is, it's the same format. You have a scripture verse, and then you have Oswald Chambers' devotional writing for this book. So that's another one of my favorite devotionals. Another one of my favorite books is a handbook. It's more of a praying handbook. Both this one and The Valley of Vision. This handbook for praying scriptures by Dr. William Varner, and this is based off the LSB. And this book is just phenomenal. It really is. It's become one of my favorite praying the scripture books out there. But you'll see that through this book that there's praying scripture for a month, praying scripture for a week, and then prayers for church history, prayers for Christian holidays, prayers for the Christian life. So this book is phenomenal, and that's become one of my daily go-tos for praying scripture. Another one is The Valley of Vision. And this is based on the prayers of the Puritans. And if you go through this book, you'll see, here's an example, God and myself. And here is a prayer by one of the Puritans. Now, the thing about this book is the prayers are not cited in this book on who wrote the prayer. But still, there are some phenomenal writings in here from the early Puritans and their prayers. So this is another one of my favorites. Piercing Heaven is also another prayer book, and it's prayers of the Puritans. And the difference between this book and the one I just showed you earlier, The Valley of Vision, is that the Puritan authors are cited in this book. So if we take an example, Help Us to Pray, and you'll see that Matthew Henry wrote this prayer. So this is another excellent book on prayer. So the Puritan authors are cited in this book, but they're not cited in the Valley of Vision. And my last recommendation is this one right here. This has become one of my favorites. This is Spurgeon and the Psalms. This is a great book, and we're going to take a look at an example. So like Psalm 31, you have all 150 Psalms in here, and you'll have, to begin, you'll have an excerpt from Charles Spurgeon, The Treasury of David, and then you have the complete psalm. Like Psalm 131, there's only 3 verses in this one, but you have the excerpt of Treasury of David from Charles Spurgeon. Here's another example. Here is Psalm 132. There's an excerpt, and then there's Psalm 32. You have some footnotes at the bottom, but there's the rest of Psalm 132. So this has become another one of my favorites. Spurgeon and the Psalms, an excerpt from Charles Spurgeon's The Treasury of David, and that specific psalm. So what are my 3 books that I use every single day? I use Handbook for Praying Scripture, I use the Valley of Vision, and I use Spurgeon and the Psalms. Those are my 3 favorite, and those I use daily. And the other 4 that I use weekly, but not on a daily basis, will be Piercing Heaven, The Utmost for His Highest, the Daily Readings of the Puritans, and Morning and Evening by Charles Spurgeon. So, with the new year coming up in about 31 days, I thought I would share with you the devotionals and prayer books that I use. And maybe this will give you an idea of what you can pick up for yourself. You could get these on Amazon or christianbook.com. I highly recommend all 7 of these devotional and prayer books. So I hope this gave you a good idea of what to use and what you might like to use in 2024. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.